Hey, it's CrazyBean, and in today's video, I'm going to be showing you how to add the best pets you can add to your game. So let's just hop right into the video. So the first thing you're going to want to do is you're going to go to the link in the description, and it'll take you to this website, and it's going to say CrazyBean's Pets, and you're going to want to click this download button, and then you're just going to want to click save, but I already have it installed, so I'm not going to need to. Then in your Unity project, you're going to go to your files and then downloads or wherever you saved it to and drag in the Unity package. Once it's done loading, you'll see for you, there'll just be a bunch of stuff. You're going to want to click all and then import, but it says nothing to import for me because I already have it imported. Then you're going to want to go to your player, so you can just search up player and then double click on this one with your player model. Also, you're gonna need to have the newest version of Photon, which basically means you could have extra cosmetic slots, like pets. So, and then next thing you want to do is you want to click create empty, like this, name it pets, exactly like that, which I already have one, so I'm not gonna do that, but you guys need to do that. Then you want to go to your player, and cosmetic slots, you're going to want to click the plus button, and then you're going to want to name it pets, like that, and then you're going to want to drag in your pets game object that you just created. Then on your pets game object, you're going to click right click, create empty, and then name it whatever you want your pet to be. So I'm just going to name mine like tutorial. Then you want to drag on like whatever model you're gonna use. Once you've dragged in your player model under your thing, you're gonna click on your cosmetic, like tutorial, add component, and search up CrazyBean's pet follow. And then it should automatically add photon view and the photon transform view. You don't need to screw around with those. And you just need to go for player, drag in head, this one that's right under player, drag in head, speed, make it 3 or however fast you want it. I would definitely recommend 3 though. Then follow distance, as you can see if I turn on gizmos, this ball here is basically the pet will stop when he is inside this like ball. So say you wanted him to, if you wanted him to always go right to you and not stop at all, then you just make this 0. But I would definitely recommend 2 because it makes it feel like a lot more live-like. Then you would want to go to ground layer, make sure this is whatever layer you have your ground on. So as an example, this is floor, and on layer, just see what layer you have on like all your floors. Most people will just have it at default, so you just want to go layer and make sure this is at default. Then this is optional for animation. If you want him to be animated, you can turn this on, and I'll show you how to set that up in a bit. And big important thing, on your model underneath it, like this, make sure that the bottom of it is right here. So like for example, if I have like a cube, say this cube is your player, like your model you're using for your pet. If I click on tutorial, see this point right there? You need to make this cube up until it is right, its bottom is touching that point. So like maybe a little bit down. That's where you would want it, okay? Then now I'll show you how to set up the animation. Make sure if you want to create an animation, click on whatever you want to put your animation on, create, and and then name it whatever you want. I'm just gonna name mine like CrazyBean animation pet. And then you just wanna animate it. So I'm gonna choose my upper arm, and you wanna click this like animate button, and then you wanna go to where you wanna animate him. So I'll make it so he goes all the way to there. Also, one thing that you don't need to do, but it'll make your animations look smoother sometimes, if you just go click on all of these, select all your keyframes by holding shift and then clicking all of them, and then right click on any one of them, click on both tangents, and then click linear, and then it should look a lot smoother. Then I'm going to do it on my other arm, so you could just do it on your other arm. Alright, and when you're done your animation, you're going to want to click the record button again so it's not recording anymore. And you can look at your animation. I'd say mine looks pretty good. And then you want to go back to your project, not an animation, and then you're going to go to this, and you're going to see on wherever you put your animation, which I put mine on armature, it will have this animator. You know, make sure that it's there, and then you're going to want to find, like, on your animator, click on this armature, and then you want to double click on this, so it'll take you to here. Then you'll see this. You want to click on it and then click this so you know where it is. Just keep that in mind for later. Then you just want to delete it. Then right click anywhere, create state empty, click on it, click here, and name it idle, spelled exactly like that. Then drag in your animation that I told you to save from earlier, right here. Then you're gonna right click on idle, make transition, put it on CrazyBean or whatever animation yours is. Then you're gonna want to right click on the whatever your animation is, make transition, click on idle. Then you're gonna, it should be on layers. You want to click on parameters, plus bool, name it spelled exactly like this, is moving, spelled exactly like that. Okay, then you're gonna click on this arrow, the arrow that's pointing this way, and do conditions plus is moving true, and then on the other one do conditions plus is moving false, and then you want to go back to your scene, and then you're gonna want to click on your pet, and then you're going to want to drag on wherever you put your animation, drag on that. Mine's on my armature. You want to make sure you have use animation turned on. Don't change that, and then it should be good to go. So as you can see, I'm in my game. I turn it on in the pets over here. As you can see, there's my pet. If I move the gorilla player, as you can see, if I'm close to him, he won't move, and he'll just kind of stay there. But if I go far away, he'll start walking, see? Also, just to make sure you guys know, you don't need to add the animation. It's optional. You could make sure you use animation as off if you don't want it. Now, I need to show you how to actually make the cosmetic buttons. So yeah, say you have, like, see this one for example, turn this off, put on these. So you could have your change cosmetic thing. On your button, you want to make sure you have the change pet cosmetic. So you could do add script, change pet cosmetic, put it on, and put it at the name of your pet. So like mine was tutorial. And as you can see, I have this spider already. And yeah, that's pretty much how you set up your pets. If you have any trouble with this, or just like need help with anything in general, make sure to comment down below, and I'll see you in the next video.